Manchester City. Prince Young, good morning, Bright. And your panelist, please tell Accra Lions not to score more goals. We beg them. They should consider us. I know Prince Young, I say watching from Durban. Na minim say we appeal, say apology, say deal. Enti eno Prince Young message you don't know. Richard Kwaku and I say Owusu Kwabi. I say good morning, boss. I'm watching you live at Koforidua Eastern Region. Papa yaw Okwabi. I say chairman pa. Someone is telling you Casemiro is a great player than Rodri, and you are saying arguably. No, it's a fact. Based on every aspect of statistics and every achievement. Take note, this is not a matter of opinion. I know, yaw dear, our dear ba papa yaw Okwabi. Udini manya first name here and now they are chairman. McCarthy Phobia, good morning. Watching a show live from Bokrom City all the way. Emmanuel, irresistible. Or say it's another beautiful weekend, and we want to thank God for this day. Congratulations to the players, management, the technical team of Bofuakwatano for bringing Premier League back to the Sun City. Special thanks to everyone whose effort also made this qualification position. A special mention to Mr. Ransford entry. What?
Yabana wanted the Sana Mekasim be said. United is it. Once a Ghana for you to especially Epe, I went to
Pa.
Kofubio Munya Canada says here,
we 100 you are 100 never got something.
And he say yes, Saturday, so how much is Ania Bayanam Case, a way of preparing ourselves. And this out to Anna the Bright Canada be woman as also how much in the Quay Juma. Was it somebody who was it when you Pacho Matias? When is that somebody Jack Cantonamo and it's a full of you? Yes, some Romoya Jumanu. Pa. What I say, Moya Juma. Maybe near Dr. Kevin's, but now somebody was office or Jumanu. And Tiana Saturday early morning, Sana Baba Sabe sorry bed 3:30, a production and I don't know. Now what they prepare says in any aspect of Brabona Yebono, who go cook share certain test, Binas also ye Bibiano Papa to be once a condition was what I say. A hearty, you will be the Assoyan of Panajana, but is a year, says any sister Nafa. Yeah, any sister Nafa.
But Baba Denny, Edu 10. What are you able to 10 years? Who see much? Who see much? Aye,
Sir Bibiabo.
Oh, Namiadum,
of course. And then no,
Namiadum.
The bay exercise Kakra fine, both home and away. But I'll say,
yes.
If you're near Bontin, no, your bay exercise Kakra pa. Na near Tin and say, and any opinion of friends that can be the income.
Yes.
Na unse anam kasa se we sese ye interview bia se bia interview ne be kono ema me hunu sese interview ni betimi edidi ho kakra che ba cha se e wo se ye twitwa ne se movies aba nyina aye series ye ne kakran ba cha se enti Elijah can be Brima ba cha ye ne sem na o kan ne nra no ye beto ye bo ase ye ba ye be ne kakran e
china so omo big
na bo china e no no asanso amaye mini se men kan se bo sha wo se Monday no ya me aduma e bi on betimi I stop over bi na wo di ni ka ba bi pie mu fie ha ene obade a me mana kunya we say
na o
na me na yesa discussion kakra bia na legend so aba na ya ye ne sa so atiase enti right ya ba be hwem ni ahwe Ghana Premier League no
okay
ene no me koso so Chris Hilton aso ye ni nyina say e wo ha say atiase enti ya ba be hwe na
Abubakar Idris Lewandowski or say or from New York
okay
enti Abubakar de no
sambre o mo ho na bobo be say 4-5 hours temre ahomachi anti bright ne tie no yenche obi biara na yinwrem kakra na yen discuss what is happening elsewhere na bright and then no ye beto ebo asahwe FA Cup final na bekoso no
2 p.m.
ye beto ebo asahwe game ni pa na Mourinho final nya aba
aba
ti yebeto eboase yebe discuss Jose Mourinho ni AS Roma kakra
okay
ne we are ye transfers nim Sergio Ramos say eye with Paris Saint-Germain on a line of Messi the demigod of world football. The idea was very simple. Yanko ball must be beat me at Champions League. Until Ramos on fan enormous experience in Emra. Nemes in some fan form in BBA class now war. On farmer make Paris Saint-Germain when Uncle Multimedia Champions League. Since the arrival of these two key players, Paris Saint-Germain they kept on dipping in form with the arrival of these two players. A casting be train. Whilst I hear elite class of players that means say bright omo pedigree ni jena baby. But in the football a movie from quality alone to a different system, building system for players to thrive within that system. No more ball. No mama resource. Brighton Pachata say.
Yes.
Tabrebia me kase. Offer Manchester City any Pep Guardiola team ni kita umana. Brighton betmenya some average players within the team. Ebinum sisem. Ebinum sisem nketen me. I'll not be surprised. Say. Yebefa Harry Maguire. Edena koma Pep team here with this current Manchester City setup. There a lot of questions about Harry Maguire's performance at Manchester City. Because team no take shape. System ni year juma. Arsenal nearly won the Premier League. And your quality and was be sao. But a certain coach called Mikel Arteta built a certain system for the player to thrive within the system. And when you know, football no fine. When your quality there, and number 110, every single club will look for. But when your quality materials in VR, you need a quality coach, a top-notch coach. Oh, bet me build an awesome unit. And the other team, no team boss our ball. And when you are there, Paris Saint-Germain as a football club, bright. Omoenya, and omo top players, you clearly see individual players. Omo quality no was rube na bright and hardy. And now you can say, so far Kylian Mbappe as a player, on Adimu. Mbappe is one of those players that bet me the team is in a better so. So no for team in your and co. We wouldn't talk about Lionel Messi because on they were justified at all levels. Say, with the team Lionel Messi, a year man a broso. Talk about Neymar and think a team of one Neymar, a one Mbappe. Ewa Lionel Messi, ewa Sergio Ramos, ene Marquinhos, ewa Chireho, ewa Marco Verratti wo finfin, Bright, ewa Donnarumma, eja Keylor Navas kwine tie. When they signed John Luigi Donnarumma after the European Championship or the Italy, winning the Euros, it was good enough for say, ne ebema Keylor Navas, ne enormous experience and an exposure in terms of Champions League football. No, what's a Jan kwine. Emma John Luigi Donnarumma ebeda post ni. Oka sa place we say munyina aboma. Omo etimi ambo even in the quarter final of the Champions League. Lionel Messi ni Sergio Ramos 2 seasons no mkodi in Paris Saint-Germain no. A run of 16 exits. Omo ye group stage na run of 16 ni ayeden. Ye you mo film. There was no system in place for Paris Saint-Germain guys and so on ball. And they never had balance. Na brebia me kasa se mufia say football no bright. But me parody stars. Se team na enya balance o bre papa. Che Argentina squad you o de call World Cup no de kwaje no. Enye squad bi yes ordinary bebe sao. Omo kwa World Cup no McAllister mo no munye household names o. Enzo Fernandez a Chelsea for ko fa no from Benfica no. Bright, no money household names, but no money players are. Omoma steel, omoma stability in method. And it says how two players need to have stability in method. And then aka, they can say like no Messi ni Julian Alvarez mo. Entrance on better 1 or 2 goals up front. So bet me yes hard na. We've gotten method as a omunidi, but they give us stability in method. in Enzo Fernandez and Mark Allister. You know, not me a friend and also my friends Argentina, no magic World Cup. The team had balance. There was a system for them to play, for the players to thrive and succeed. Football, ni baby no. Two top players are now top quality. Now we have so ubenya an awesome unit. We na mo ba umbetimi aden, omobebo no my successful. Enti Messi so ko announce coach na announce gati on the announcement nkwa na oye. Or that sorry bia no aye announcement ba ko. Say Ramos so woko. Enti afi na PSG as a football club, right? Afi no mo be ya dear friends rebuilding. Also mo sisa de ni nyina afoforo.
Is it no more of a restructuring than say rebuilding?
I think say almost the same.
Okay.
I just say. So more restructure.
Rebuilding. That's something now. Take care.
Say me fan say offer Paris Saint-Germain startup here that. Reason why I back fan say more rebuilding and say team na Rabiot kan ho. Na Blaise Matuidi kan ho. Pajata say eno mu nyina akọ. A lot of forwards are no more board them at Paris Saint-Germain. Edison Cavani, Ezekiel Laves, Omunyina be free. Omunyina can set up no home. Omunyina ba be free. Messi Ramos ma ba omantimi. Omunyina ba be feed out. Ene de PSG ba ene say. Omo ba pe a Jean center forward. Another center forward bi onimbo ne ball to complement Kylian Mbappe. No ma kwa koyo mo mfimfin ho yi. Omu wi anoma ko replacement for Abrante friends Sergio Ramos. No my team nen kakran say bet me about once again to compete. That is if Kylian Mbappe will also stay. Because it looks like they say adie sana na as any GDA in Paris Saint-Germain project na yeden ekofo. So whether he will stay for side new face na PSG for person mo ye no obetena mo ma ye around onone Kylian Mbappe dia is a different question. Patriota say. But then baby PSG ejina no. Nemum asen de ana esre kakra ne say right. When him say two players here omoko we especially Lionel Messi. Among from per se Rebecca say Messi he was a flop at Paris Saint-Germain. Right. Especially legendary Santama and the leader of Sa Tama and a group of people per se. Rebecca say Lionel Messi was a flop. Men commit me a jetum. Sen come the same assessment and that's the same judgment. Edema Cristiano Ronaldo. Ewo Juventus. Come no mo be ya dwen pa. But they made us believe say if we say Ronaldo ever Juventus no team not started dipping in form at all levels, domestic performance and a continental performance. And to Juventus and about Champions League final and semi-final no. Ronaldo buy and yentimi about semi-final of the Champions League. And to wabeti team na who den so. And to Ronaldo was a flop at Juventus. But before Lionel Messi came, Paris Saint-Germain had played in semi-final and the final of the Champions League. Right. And it's a Messi ba. Now so mobile semi-final, round of 16 in succession. Among floppy. Team in the pay form. And to the same judgment given to Ronaldo at Juve. I had it yesterday Sano. If you say baby, I talk about idea, I am friends say social perception. How society sees you. Right, Sibia society who very important. Sibia society upia asame kafa ho.
That's your brand.
Brand. Say bright to say very important. Lionel Messi is seen as ubi on pen wasem. And in some around a normal walk Lionel Messi hono. No matter what is fine with Lionel Messi. Cause so I should Messi ni ye pa or PSG dia. Born went me and bow. Was already I'm talking about the system. I put most of the blame to system or more better for these players to be part of our system. No, Nenya papa by PSG as a football club.
Is it an off-field turn and on the field as now?
On the field, born went me and bow.
Went me and bow.
They do never for specific purpose.
No,
right?
The system, system, and they say, is it coaches say by I'm a tactics, I'm a formation, I'm a system number, and I say a structural thing say, and then I was just a true honor. and I'm players non succeed.
And I make us say, a normal musician to one. That's the system, and only one. That's the first thing I made hinting. But the second thing is, or no, la no messing asa for once, sell no messy bobo. No, ankasa supporters, no. It has happened to me at Paris Saint-Germain. Was it this round of 16? Bayern Munich in you free mu. Huru no. The next game on be fi huru la no Messi. Et bon idea when to me on bobo no. E Paris Saint-Germain ho. Also the performance are the Messi standard performance when to me on bo. But you know something. Ronaldo bar Juventus first season. Right, you should remember this. The first season, your ball group stage in the now we have a couple of goals. Juventus round of 16, you go against Atletico Madrid or Metropolitano. You acquire almost sharing 2-0 Champions League round of 16. Right, you are talking about Atletico Madrid here. You call away any do mobile J Arena. Ronaldo Nkwa was a 1, 2, 3. And a Juventus are qualified to the quarter final of the Champions League. With any pa. Ronaldo no kwa don't be J Arena. No goals in an Juve here to qualify because Atletico Madrid for actually first 2 goals. And was said 3 and my Juventus qualified to quarter final. You do quarter final no. Juve played against Ajax. First game no cause Johan Cruyff Arena. Ronaldo scored the first goal. You do quarter after so I said Tramia qualified to quarter final no. First game my boy, that time no na Ajax for na at Real Madrid omako Bernabeu akwasha omo 4-1 or so. And you be share more quarter final. Ronaldo scored the first goal at Johan Cruyff Arena. And na Ajax for next year 1-1. And na return leg no J Arena. This same Ronaldo sanso share first goal in the quarter final second leg against Ajax. And yes sanso mo tie no mo share second goal na koye 2-1. And the Juventus free mo. And round of 16 in the quarter final no. Ronaldo bo wie no. Sa round 16 in the quarter final no was 5 goals. Trying to decide the game for Juventus to progress. Na Chiellini mu prepra. And tini enya more backline to defend and protect the goals now Ronaldo we no. Ti wie na Juventus e free. Ye wie na ye free mu no. Ya nya discussion bia o. Ronaldo abest say Juventus bright. We were not talking about 3 goals watch against Atletico Madrid. The one he scored against Ajax. Johan Cruyff Arena. The obese J Arena. Ani nyina yetetia. Juventus antimi an qualify. Ye wie ni nyina no. Bibia hu hia bio. Juventus at the because before so beba no. Ni ebo semi final and final of Champions League. Ente se Ronaldo she goes to Crana se intimi qualifier. Enu the bigger stages in the Champions League. You say Ronaldo abba my team ni strength ni yeden. Okay. And then this same measurement, yes, my farmer line or Messi.
People are asking, is there a direct comparison between Messi at PSG, Ronaldo at Juventus?
Oh, that's how I say me the case you intimate compare. Na I didn't say intimate compare. Brighton Bajata say because
other concerns. They say if say Messi a failure, it is not only Messi. Then Mbappe, the rest of the players,
oh, say yeah, na Mbappe, he doesn't belong to this class. Only Hassan be. A Hassan de enkofu bi no pen ho. It's only Messi and Ronaldo nti ye come asema. Ye mfa Mbappe ni name amon ba ha. Omundi Ronaldo Messi ayi. And the point is that Messi was hugely successful at Barcelona when in terms of the Champions League. Was there 4 Champions League titles. And then Ronaldo so kwaje 4. Ronaldo so kwaje 4. Ewo. Real Madrid. So they were hugely successful. So the idea is that our 2 players and all the different teams are also mutime boama teams in here they perform. And we ba ha na we antimi anya na we antimi anya. But ba ko na we antimi anya dey say fine. That's why I talk about social perception sometimes. Right, baby, no.
Okay.
Now,
to the big game.
Let's with that. That big game, the right. Now, but I'll be yours. I'm from it.
Big game, no one.
Big game, there, but by the end, baby.
Okay.
Now, Mammy call AS Roma. Okay. Mammy call AS Roma.
Yeah, Mourinho, the answer.
Mammy call AS Roma.
All right.
Say no. Say fine, any BBA bar. Roma 4 against Spezia. Weekendy. na mete say Roma for supporters no edrom be kwa show dia ma Jose Mourinho no edrom be just like what the Europa League trophy near den ebre omo the city of Rome say omo appreciate ade a Jose Mourinho ayeden ayede omo it's a bomb be mam Jose and then the supporters and then the vibe wo AS Roma and then Stadio Olimpico. You understand it, right? So far AS Roma as a football club, Roma no enye team bia we traditional winners of trophies. Ye ka club as a in terms of history we good at winning trophies. Roma omonya one of them. And the Italian Serie A no imagine 3 times. Italian Serie A the league no mo born with Italy no. Imagine 3. Then in terms of European trophies, Roma assets now omunyanje any European trophy until Jose Mourinho buy no don beje the Conference League. Until Roma enye a club obeka se omoye sa traditional teams in Italy they are always fighting for the Italian Serie A. The last time they won the Italian Serie A 2001. It's about 22 years now.
22 years ago.
Among the Italian Serie A. And what na Mourinho edge Conference League no me happy because they've not seen European trophy before. Champions League runners up bako, Europa League runners up mienu, but winning the ultimate no omunya jibida. And what say Mourinho ultimate jesa Conference Europa League na. Mourinho would have been immortalized. Rome. Mourinho no kebe worship no. Because enko waje trophy a monumental in the history of AS Roma.
It is the reason why they are more aggrieved.
And nothing na omo adena se omo. And they believe that some man their friend say Jose Mourinho no. Senye ono a enka bebe Roma gina no ko munye den. Omo gina ho. Today they respect him for 2 things. His performance as a head coach. 2, the loyalty to AS Roma. Why are we talking about loyalty here? Jose Mourinho no office in ho pa ade PAG country we say one coach still now say on AS Roma for den e project. And he will stay put at AS Roma. Roma a football club almost supporters no more appreciate loyalty papa. And unti Ana Francesco Totti ebebo ne bo nyina de ama AS Roma se onam Rome ho the city of Rome ho what is say pope na ankasa because of loyalty Madrid for Francesco Totti bra o se menko se okoko body ma AS Roma na wo mo sa ade ni bi class e pel da bi na performance na ewo the level more expected from you ya na they normally hail you and Jose Mourinho would have been immortalized se nei Senkotimi Europa League ne de matime friends say AS Roma. It is supporters na against Spezia. Omo bekwa akokere omo do e de akire Jose Mourinho. De wa ye bia ye de epe. So omo ba ne na ye fine, some okan ne nye bajaja say. Na some okan ni nyina na nye. But the point na wo mi nyina na ne say eno na mitumbo asa chiche mo ha. Ye the huge sums of money in a project. And to be shisha ne no money nyina e na say bright at the end of the day no one officiating and also one referee decision ebetimi ase bibia you have to understand it the pains our supporters in go through so yeah we say Mourinho all the best on any AS Roma team no
but they would have squashed Anko now all trust of their mom because from every indication he's someone they don't want to lose him
unse enuntina ne ya na okokika kasansem no and supporters no so react to Anthony Tola na on person komo bono no you know the reason why and some qualify Champions League now Roma will have huge sums of money on be raise budget good budget to their man Mourinho no dey open no or per club at least almost betimi afford no some amount of money say won so jegna for market better na ye kasai teams na Mourinho ni omo competing in the Italian Serie A no they are all better than AS Roma financially. Napoli, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Juventus. Some clubs in England are better than Jose Mourinho financially. But what to be qualified Champions League now? Obaba Benyesiko betim the aqua transfer market.
Yeah.
Obeti made somebody close to Dybala. Ababa became Dybala home. obetimi strengthen the midfield no owo AJ midfield Virginaldum Matic Brian Cristante and Lorenzo Pellegrini they are not household names omoma a bit of stability but omo form ni nyehu me pa cha say
yeah
and it will qualify Champions League Mourinho ni AS Roma ebenya huge sums of money no more their yes hard no more person mo ye ni nyina but the moment team no e more Champions League on budget be kete once again we best struggle to play in Champions League football e with talents there and unti say project bi ba na say ska bi ba na say yeah he may be tempted because he always wants to compete at the highest level to that is Jose Mourinho but I think say young respecting wo and normal why okay normal why any there let's respect him he's done a great job at AS Roma and nothing and you move your heart right I know one should baby you be baby for club boy free baby you for club ni free no you have to understand any baby you don't my baba right
my club ado upon mafo or say Kofi failed to admit that when Ronaldo was leaving Juventus the team was fighting for top 4 position. When Messi came to PSG in 2021, PSG had lost the league to Lille, but once Messi came, they won the league. And again, when Messi is leaving PSG, they have won the league. Sentiments won't help in any discussions. Okay, I think it's a holiday. Nah, but talk about Ronaldo at Manchester United when he came. Yeah, other fancy. Yeah, fancy like Kofi and Trust.
How manful.
Messi discussion.
What's up, catch us? Messi discussion, catch us. Almost say Ronaldo a failure me aja to. See the point in you. But sometimes I know be you because I say follow the thing. Yes, before say Ronaldo beba no. Juventus will boss semi final. Oba any entimi almost semi final so he has failed. Am I atiase?
So for that agreed.
Atiase. They've made us to understand say Ronaldo, Juventus without Ronaldo, you bought final and semi-final. In actual fact, in 3 years, Juventus bought finals in 2015 and 2017. And what I say, and now Ronaldo buy and Juventus ain't me more semi-final and final. And you fairly, I'm a then.
That's so what you say? Equalization now open. Once Ronaldo fail we had. Let's all admit say. Messi has also failed.
The same measurement. And now say
okay.
And a measurement and say before so say Messi so be ko PSG no na PSG so bo semi final and final asem we pa na Messi no what is the PSG for no almost bo semi final and then final
okay
and Messi so ko ye almost from round of 16 but almost Messi then we should talk about this we should do that but at Juventus we shouldn't analyze anything. Ronaldo has failed with Juve. Tina me kase bright social perception me say ye wu bio na ka wo ba ho ko bia kan wa de nyehwe obi prewa enka hwe wo didi no obi before dan ni free wanim a enka hwe mensu wo de man fa nko ye kase bright on pen ho asem but so be before oduane na so wo de bo ni trim je oduane a ye be kase bright wonye papa akwa no wo na nusu akeka dodo but what I say na se na me kan ya
yeah
so okay so that is it right yemra mu wo Chelsea kakra na me wie no na ma analyze it
na okay
yeah
okay
but again let's look at Chelsea Football Club and Roma kakra mo ye
Mauricio
Pochettino MP aba MP aba MPs in the house.
What said you,
one coach a me Kofi there. Me trust in a pa. Me jide di pa. I believe says all man a time. Obetimi a year juma no. All man a time pa say you've given him the necessary resources, materials, one man a time frame no. So onye juma. Obey year juma ne dia ma pa.
I had the materials near you now PSG ana.
PSG for a unique problem. A more unique problem because me gidi say coaches on my Paris Saint-Germain na they odi PSG be do a certain height and I me gidi say nko so man twaso ye adwuma no na Thomas Tuchel adwuma no koye ne PSG ni de but at the end of the day they are looking for something and unti and almost supporters no today they are the most impatient supporters in the world so wo ba na so one more Champions League omuno benya problem o enu ti no be huru la no Messi ebian ko onye hwe ebian kenyo no he is not the problem and as ono kwanye problem at PSG to ono Mauricio Pochettino no coin he had the materials but then managing this galaxy of stars any ho no manyina at Paris Saint-Germain when team anye successful omo man time to aso amemi gidi say it would have been better than Gatti money at the no don buy this is one coach me the bright Mauricio Pochettino me respecting the papa ye come mo gi Pochettino edine pa me ka ho bi
okay
so ko Chelsea na say ye ya fine mo the fireboy my anko ya de ba be me yansa so ne apo bi a chew but per normal why there because bright so be by father's Tottenham Hotspur team now they consistently played in the Champions League TNA consistently Edu baby they push for the Premiership title and then Pochettino free Tottenham Hotspur no and you know the level of Tottenham Hotspur one coach is on my moment me anya adwuma no including ya ankasa Jose Mourinho Antonio Conte ba kekan sama me apam no
and I know say adwuma why ya den pa adwuma no ko fire
Tottenham
Tottenham adwuma no ko fire sorry
enti wa ba be na Tottenham Hotspur Mourinho antimi anwie o Antonio Conte aba a proven winner edu baby no na ne ho metenti no so odwane ko in between a lot of Nuno Espirito Santo mu nyina aba besis oma besisam oma be fa ho akọ oma ntimi anya adwuma right but Mauricio Pochettino no oma Tottenham Hotspur Champions League football consistently this same Mauricio Pochettino nearly won the Champions League with Tottenham Hotspur because he played to the final of the Champions League a historic in the history of Tottenham Hotspur ne Eric Dyer mo Toby Adawe ne Vertonghen he omo an odo boy Igor Lorraine na so omo nya ade ono a Patriota say Christian Eriksen behind Owusu me and Hurricane set team na no the boy but boy Madrid no obo Ajax no obo boy ya all qualified to the Champions League final okoye ne Johan Cruyff Arena na Ajax on their way o matiti Juventus atete Real Madrid set team no na Mauricio Pochettino ko yi omu free mu e wo Ajax Amsterdam e ho no ko yi omu free mu enti oye one coach asa o ma ne bra obeye adwuma ne de ayede e de amawo
and ho na nkameba no
ho so ne
Chelsea club
ho ne Chelsea asem no
obenya mre dem Pochettino
ho ne Chelsea asem no right ho ne Chelsea because Chelsea today Chelsea supporters attitude
I think synonymous with all the big clubs
exactly
yes
ho di gina no
a big club there nya fi no obenya time amawo
exactly but edru ba bia on you have to also admit to say me a big club but me nya abotre kakra mbajata say Chelsea supporters today omo the position of Madrid supporters Barcelona supporters Manchester United Liverpool supporters Bayern Munich Juve baby Abramovich the club na bedru no today they have taste Chelsea supporters and there you can say omo taste pa enti ye season no na say Chelsea anko with Premiership title Champions League at West FA Cup club na fail and if they don't qualify for Champions League go ma fail enti supporters ni demands no enu nti ene dru baby na wo say empanifo na sacrifice Graham Potter unim say enye Chelsea supporters Graham Potter na by na anko da so ye adwuma no but then the demands of the supporters there was a sacrifice coach na coach na eden echo na yekofa coach or winning mentality no betimi ababa beto project no so at the moment everything at Chelsea at the lowest point the Chelsea would have to restart everything now omo restart no more person mu yeni right when ye Chelsea are targeting certain players in their method omo per revamp in omo method ho also mo sesa method ho kakra so what I say because what share N'Golo Kante in recent days and I say weeks or months here we say because of injuries and N'Golo Kante na yehuni biu
no crepa
Mateo Kovacic is pushing for an exit such as for Manenko then offer some method as na kana love to stick omo hu say ball no per Chelsea standard no ntimi nya den ntimi mbo Denis Zakaria ba Juve ba Chelsea was also go back to Juve enti saa mefu de sim nya abekọ Kovacic betimi afi wo Kante injury record the Chelsea ntimi fo ani nya den ento no so enti Chelsea betimi aye a force to reckon with that. They will need to reinforce omo method no. And omo method area hono person mo ye ho adwuma no. At the moment in etini. Omo target legend omo method na omo imagine say prime target no. Moise Casido.
Okay.
Mo sa na for ni de chire pa.
Yes.
Chelsea for advancing negotiations no for Moise Casido. And now Sporting Lisbon method that be a friend no Manuel Gatti. Another target, prime target. The idea nene say when I gave my Chelsea method, my Chelsea old method and on person omo no mujin. My Chelsea old method we sanko fi omo daso yi. So on sanko fi omo daso yi. We no person omo ye transition from these players on the screen.
Injuries Kante.
What I say. We mo the body Champions League the Chelsea Football Club. Matthew Kovacic, Jorginho, and N'Golo Kante. And one person moving from sa 3-man method the net daso no. Na omoko Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea abako semu oye record signing. Then Moise Casido, Manuel Gatti. Some of the star players in the bar, they should take over from Sanko Fumi and saying that screen so no. Na Chelsea for a movie on. Na Enzo Fernandez there, you name the record and you name what he has done so far as a midfielder. The level or boy the man work up on. I convince Chelsea for say this boy should be at the center of their method. And we have a huge investment in him. But Oba no, because of the other friend systematic failure, he is struggling. On sign, yes, when him born and then some of us starting a year no man police statistics no the and I'm going to say, started discussion and I'm catching say football today, a movie from more of individual players to having an awesome unit and member players and I at travel. Side unit in any system, no, this boy is lacking it at Chelsea today, and Chelsea club no. And see, men ka say Enzo Fernandez asan. Yenya abotre kakra mfanya dey Emma no. Na ehwese Mauricio Pochettino eba no obetime nya these players. The way the moment say this will give them defensive abilities at the same time he's a good passer of the ball. Wait, so what mean coach obetime developing here pa. He's not a world best player yet. Wait, as at now on your world class. But he has the potential to be a world class. Enzo Fernandez. Likewise, Moise Casido. He is a potential world best player. And as a world class midfielder. Obetime ababe do that height no. Enti Enzo ebe momo game control in method, passing, moving the team from a deep line playmaking position. Moise Casido the odebe momo eye more of stability. Because of us our midfielders here omo pe omuni nyina na. Then work rate was for pa boy no that's screen is no friends and Moise Casido. He defends very well. Now my brother am catch legend ofia say adam de pe boy we asem pa ne say team aqua attack say bia ni team Brighton aqua attack. Now Brighton Owusu ball no. Ne was a boy we say I recover. E beji sa ball no. Opponent na a break counter no mo kwese Brighton. Ne was a sa boy we sprint. Edim rika kwa da from den na no yi ball no. The strength of Moise Casido no. Obey na simple. Ni pace. Sa last 30 meters no. America sa boy we be two no. It's Moise Casido is a fine midfielder. Be defended. Be pass away. No more stability. The Manuel Gatti no. My team drive kakra. And no pass ball. He's more central. Me who say create a lot and also share a lot of goals. But then he's a good midfielder. And to the Chelsea for person mo ye Edema Mauricio Pochettino no. So munya sa try midfielders na so betime develop your more.
Okay.
Betime what time no. Betime ya de betime abode amatime friends Chelsea Football Club.
All right.
But then a club once again almost we impatient. Omuni abotre. So mo ba na se be fa. Nemo make us asem nyina ba Chelsea ni di hia pa winim. Number 9. Unim sa. De hia pa.
Animu ho.
So munya sa mefo desen. So mbinyomo na so munyomo. Na sa wonim sese nka kante mu kra ye feta. Enka ombetimi abọ mu ball no. But Chelsea team no any center forward. And a big headache the more because at the moment center forward who baba be den in European football. Right, maybe a tremency and chebiao. Na center forward strikers a bupao. And the strikers who are deal. And if we said De Laurentiis, Eka se on Tom Vito Osimhen, Mente Chelsea ne Manchester United and can be brave for striker. Because a home AI then. So what I say?
Yes.
Maybe a Premier League, Cabo Juan, Vanessa, Manchester United, Van Persie, Luis Delima, Nazaro, Nadu, Trezeguet, and Ibrahimovic, Mubujuvi. Strikers somewhere to the Vivia. Strikers no boy Europe. And now you can say, who strikers?
Kofi, I'm so more chill. For when momo.
Yeah.
Because boys, you know. Omu here, United City, no. And Yenra Homra. Yenra ho na yem fancy wo amonane ye mafia ye bedin komo ahomane so ye bedin komo bi pa say ye hwe said ye league ne kone ho do de ba ko bi wo say rio eno so hwim ofie enti yen ko big game right 2 p.m.
big game
and any question will be a blink and
as you we are advance
not to know what feel when you know what say
but mess wonderful
messages are
mess wonderful
we know say
okay radio bright boy the FM no the best sports station undoubtedly yes and yes bright buy no Oyerepa your best sports station the following year and bright buy no ama Oyerepa den aba form and akufiri so e bia o call Bright FM. Bright FM. Me so me call Bright FM. Now Bright FM so yeah best sports station. And I'm so me call kaka mo ho no. The following year no omo so antimi anye best sports station you. Omo so ba form. Yes say Bright. Abama Oyerepa aba form afili. Be kofi ko ende wa mo man afili.
So they better also.
You come Manchester United Manchester City. Bright in your 10 year one. Me answer me enroll na yen kon kakra. See. Game na be koso ne no. Eno ma bebrebe ne be kom. Eni brewum. Game no enye agro ne ye kwakwa akodi ne. Na Bright ni nyina ne say Manchester City wants to do something now. In the English football, it's only one particular club. And I yes had dinner, a yes strong English soil. A Manchester United as a football club. No matimi jet treble, the grand treble. Right, treble no, and you need dimu. Tina ya na me pese me na me defining ye.
No,
dabi.
How?
Oh, Oko Europa. Treble no more respecting so much, no. Winning the Champions League, uti.
Okay.
Winning a domestic league now, obono. No one winning a domestic FA Cup now, obono.
Okay.
So what me just had 3 trophies now. What did the grand treble in European football? But the season, you know, to say the Mourinho G has a Europa League, FA Cup, one other trophy be. And no, it doesn't. And the value of winning Champions League, ne FA Cup, and then your pet. And see, treble a bit more do change. Some carry a lot of weight than the others. And only Manchester United. Our English soil, and no matter the grand treble in 1999.
Yes.
Won the Champions League against Bayern Munich. So 3 minutes historic victory no munya over Bayern Munich. Only go na social night. May cementing in the history books of Manchester United. The United won the Champions League in 99, won the Premiership in 99, and won the FA Cup in 99. No Manchester United enya treble. Eti Edru Bra oba hima wenya ne baby ko Queen Elizabeth. Edi ne birthday. Na all 90 and penny 4 GDs or more contribute to the success of Britain, man. Your friend, Papa, your friend said Alex Ferguson. A whole onion into he was knighted in 1999 and a dinosaur.
Say Alex Ferguson.
Until before that, and a near friend, Mr. Alex Ferguson. And after 99 season, you know, Queen Elton birthday no free more 90 no. Yet Mr. Ferguson can home to acquire any 19 and your friend Sir Alex Ferguson. He was coming from a historic victory beer, not England. And then sa record na we ye no. Sa record na Manchester City person omo ye den. Omo ye. Enti na e ka say City for age the Premiership title.
Omo train 2 na aka no.
Omo train 2 na aka no. 1 ye be wie na wie. FA Cup final with Manchester United with Wembley. Omo wie na ene week. Omo hwese against Inter Milan. Ayi telephone na project do e be ka ho asem. Omo hwese so mbetimi age Champions League no against Inter Milan. So mu wie sa ade na Manchester City will become the only second club in English football on beje the grand treble.
Yes.
No and Manchester United for M person mo be sa record no. They don't want any single club
to cure that.
So Manchester United for Nigidi say they've gotten Manchester City at the right time to stop them from becoming the second team to replicate that treble winning munyaye in 1999. Etienne United for na kwa aside winning the trophy omo person omo prevent omo City rival for no Manchester City any Pep Guardiola from equaling Saudi and omo ye in 1999. And United for no they are done with their season. Omo ni game biabo right o hwe ni omo ni game biabo the only game they have to play and yes our game we see.
Yes.
Ti wono no oba wa prepare the team very well. Wa condition team very well. On yana chance or rest any player. There's a trophy at stake and there's that idea say let's prevent these guys from winning the treble. Tiene I was see team sanria e di go moduanim. Ti Manchester United players no more kwa sa no ma no ene da mu trim mo de kwakobo against my friends at Manchester City.
Yes.
Tina man for cry can say ebia just maybe se Pep no so timi weni for the consistency in English football. Oba normal wa baba be 5 trophies in the last 6 years and 6 seasons in terms of Premiership title. So bet me the Champions League aka ho dia. And ono so ebi o merit the sad 9 status na na said say na ye de ma say Alex Ferguson ebi ono so obe merit bi. Ti ebi ono so enei e was a Ken also friend no say timi 19 no. Nti Rashford mo kwa na Bruno mo kwa Casemiro mo kwa ye be kasa no ma wi a kire mu nyina say I say on say record bi o ho aya na unique with a particular club.
Yes.
And one person be baby. Sa record e bi o ba bia o.
Pa.
On say Italy say Inter Milan is the only club to have won the treble, the grand treble with Jose Mourinho in 2010. And to be Arsenal Football Club.
And Arsenal small feet too.
And I say
just small feet.
Debbie right as a man I can. Champions League, FA Cup.
Yes.
Europe. Debbie. Anasanka clubs and small clubs in Bibre. Arsenal ewo record bi ewo Premier League no. Omo pese obi ade ne sabede ebeka eden. Eye sa unbeaten run omunya the invincible. See a G League trophy a obi antimi anyeden. Anhye. Eye Arsenal for hoho a. What dey ye cry ha say? House ne kotoko. House say o match kotoko 4. Enti wo kai pa House of Folk ni Asante kotoko Tamale FA Cup 2017 or 16. 17. When
Tamale
Asante kotoko Sadek Adams share first 3 goals.
Hat-trick.
Na House of Folk nyina de omusa egu omuti.
Omesade no.
E na omu koto JCC form no mo bompai no busu no mo bompai say Senkofu the 1 goal count when e koye 4-0. Omu ni anything against Asante Kotoko biu. No more bonfire until the very moment Thomas is it Thomas Abi? House of Folk captain.
Captain no.
Thomas Abi.
Aye.
Oni nya consolation the mom. Was share 1 goal na ya 3-1 House of Folk for some okay. Or the trophy no mom fa. Say trophy in the head or more Thomas 3 goals. But then they could have taken the trophy and they could have gotten 4 goals against House of Folk. Until there na e bi wo ho mom person ombe. enti Manchester United record da hono no in English football and a City for one person moye na ne tie Manchester City as a football club FA Cup no magic 6 times. Manchester United are 12. It is also in terms of history about the trophy in any competition. No? Manchester United are winning twice. The Manchester City for either are winning. A 12-6. Nemo Manchester United no o yetima wata lusu FA Cup final dodo. Right, about 20 finals in the FA Cup.
And we win
12. We lose 8. At Manchester United, Edru FA Cup final na. What's the omoye behind? Also, they are behind Arsenal. Arsenal are the record holders when it comes to the number of titles won in the FA Cup.
Okay.
But then omoye one club, omo tell lusu final dodo. Manchester City. Ebeko. On the balance of what we have witnessed so far this season. So far the strength of the two teams now. Ideally, City was raw. Nemum City preparation no idea was saying say how would they prepare for this game? United preparation for this game. Question mark be anyone. But unless ubisa Pep Guardiola. Say between FA Cup and the Champions League no. There na obepe pa here there. Between FA Cup and the Champions League.
We'll go for the Champions League.
We'll go for the Champions League. And the mindset of the coach is the mindset of the players. And a crucial moment, and that's a sacrificing one of these trophies now. Pep will prefer to sacrifice the FA Cup for the Champions League. So yes, I did now. Everything I'm about ni full squad.
And I make a coffee. The Pep that we know are all going to this game. Yes, the Champions League go. But MOB and who say Pep won't go in with the Arsenals because the motivation is also on also budget the treble and also and yes upper the Champions League but this game MOB and say Pep because of the Champions League introduction the Pep that I know
or be prepared
or anything small
or the full squad okay and make us say the preparation ya idea I was here shene kakra how is he preparing the team or prepare team in such a way say okay make me craft for them my best team but more hwe ni na man ko prepare
very good
o sha say mo hwe ni we should be careful De Bruyne born obebo bet hey Erling Haaland obebo be onim say next weekend your Champions League final any week and to say South to no ko Manchester United for they are coming with great
yes.
And the dinner United for the boss no, they have nothing to lose.
Yes.
And to say City for no ever prepare say, okay, this is the final. Final is a final game. We want to win the treble. Irrespective of whatever happens, let's go all out. So Manchester City for this mentality no kwadia a bad in the Manchester United.
Yeah.
Because the normal City team that we know create an average of 15 good chances in a game. The normal Manchester City team na yenim no averagely omomo game ni no omomo about 15 good chances are the best goals. Makase Pep ni team no ade a ema no ye be wie season e middle part of the season ye wie bibia no ade a man is so strong and then the tactical variation team so no omo boy to the end of the season, a solution to John Stones in front of the back line. A hybrid usage of John Stones. With and without the ball, John Stones will rule. City for Kitabona, Machimo Hasa, City Kitabona, or your Mefoda. Without the ball, or your center back. So the hybrid usage of John Stones. Teams ultimately enya solution to Bona no more bono. At the moment, opponents create a lot of chances against Manchester City. At the first, when the City boba, now we create a lot of decent chances against Manchester City, right? And as hard as any view, because in the back line, Nathan Aki or a centre back, Manu Akanji, centre back, Ruben Diaz, centre back. John Stones in front of them, centre back. With El Rodri, Madam Gidi say Premier League na yashano. He is the best defensive midfielder in the Premier League. So the Kawaka Kanwa, almost silly a bind, almost a trio, almost tomb, almost close to the back line. Into opponent extra this one beat me create chances against Manchester City. And City Bobo now say ultimate create chances against Manchester City. It means that they will definitely win the game. Why? Because they have the best of creative midfielders. And they have the best scorer in the game now in Erling Haaland. So a good creator in Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, all these players are creators. And when you're a monster up front who is able to convert the chances they create. Tiama Manchester City team no, I am very much fortified. The tactical fortification of Manchester City this particular season is unmatched. Team behind the hall. The point in England and say City for be prepare very well, say. Yeah, for your name Inter Milan, or the Inter to her. Right, who follow you pa? Inter next weekend. And yenja Inter Milan day. Yenja Inter Milan to her.
But time frame no so just a week.
Just a week.
2 weeks be na say.
And when there's some no, me pass your share the kind of preparation me dey be. And no man, so what this our preparation say? No, this is a final game. Yeah, but what the will be prepare. We need a trophy. Obi pra we will make it up for Inter Milan. You be shim, you be prepare for Inter. Et munko na munko bobo ne dia. When Pep prepares for such a game, so between na day abo.
Okay.
So much depends on Pep the preparation or the be this particular game. And players ni nyina be person be Champions League no. The mentality of Pep no, and no ne be rap players na adwen mu. Say ne ye kobo against Manchester United no. My for ye into next week Champions League football final no so. Nemum FA Cup final we. Let's go prepare very well. Let's go with all sense of commitment. Ye koku ye wen fa ho to ho, ye na mbebo embu, ye wie na se ye ja yaje. So this how mentality in preparation na be ko there. Then they stand a better chance. But right, this is it. When say Mr. Tifri baby say Manchester United, no man, a very influential in football. Manchester United, because of sad treble na City for him say, omene City ne Inter final no crowd there. Born o see aboy you born na mu and by Inter the man for mu Inter crowd.
Oh, football is and then football no, you cannot say as a one direct an opponent. No. Go say bono and ya na nkofo kan so obi ahunbo why that's what I say about supposed to better say something there man ahunbo ko South America wo na na uba Europe wo jia na eje uba Africa wo jia na eje abas enjo wo ko Asia wo ya na ebo e dia na so obi ahunbo no na gi ehwe e bia ko South America you say nka first and 10 9 na dia kuma
enya ni bonu mom na nya de enya obi na hunu bo
yo mo de
enya ni bonu enya nya de
o ba so sia why
obi hunu bo
so right me we no yes mama nya yi kakra bi na e wo game no ho na me fancy at Manchester United decide na because omoma City for no enye sa treble no mo so meje treble ni bi you be who a lot of commitment from United players no you see United players fighting for every ball you see Casemiro so ode ne ho to pitch and so ama Manchester United missing some key players Masha and Mobo ni bi timinim say where go so na be body a be sim say City for no all the players virtually every single player is available for Pep Guardiola.
Okay,
ti Masha no ball no omobiti where go so no just maybe Antonio so doubt so Manchester United attacking between Marcus Rashford, Garnacho, or Jadon Sancho. Maybe I will go side. I can. This is the attack on the back. United, with Varane, it defended very well. Se Casemiro ever former Manchester United, it was stability in midfield. But when you play against Manchester City, there was a United for a year and say. they should humble themselves kakra at some point in the game. Na omun defend it. Utini. Omun defend it. And catch Manchester City on the breaks. But some you imagine say Omuni City for better ejina. Abo against Manchester City toe to toe. Manchester City enwie no. E betimi aye 3-1 for Manchester City. But utini pa.
Mitipa.
And when I'm Santa Ama me pe Ten Hag asem Ten Hag no sa de no wasua. We who say any games bia na betimi akwa in the Premier League will be open up. And against Manchester City no, I'm not sure. Set Ten Hag be decide say obey open up. So on Manchester City heading airborne. Nemum obey rely on the pace movement of Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, and Marcus Rashford say. Mumien defend it. So Christian Eriksen, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. Mumien stabilize your method and you defend it very well. See nya omona se John Stones mu pie ba ni mu ho na. Ye bobo ni se o machi a quick transition. Ni etimi akwa akwa
Okay.
Ebeye possessive football as against counter-attacking football of Manchester United. Erling Haaland ebeshe goal.
Okay. Haaland to score.
Haaland to score. Kevin De Bruyne. Any Bruno Fernandes. They obey very much influential in the game. No, the team never win it.
Okay. So a game depending on Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
And
Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes. Okay.
But one thing me almost certain, and I say, Erling Haaland will find ways and means to score a goal.
Okay.
Tactical approach, no mame. Tactical approach, no. Mame. 2-1 for Man City.
2-1 for City.
Baby, 2-1 for City. Tactical approach, no. Bet. Preparation, no. Preparation into no. Bright. And then I say Manchester United for Eddie Omubi Biaba big game so.
Okay.
But on a fair balance, you go for City win.
Kofi Ricky and Watson and Kano. Yes, I'm so kona. Ya twaso ntempa so ese ye betime din komo ba komienu wa homo no sesie ya yankwa homo no so na ye executive council member Nana Safodro eni enkomo sibosro eno no nanse na edu ba bi no say maye ya na nana me yi kakrabat se dem say we release me na good morning na bibi abako
Amedum we na also
na nyankopa adom so me ho ye pa anapari da se pa se opentem omreni so na so agebre se onye ebedi nkomo 33 matches and I say we 33 na yekoyi 32 matches in the Ghana Premier League aye twaso ene nana as a member of the executive council one kasa so udi club anim I feel league nana who ni saying
oh me first ne di kan me da se me chewetie fo yina me ma dogomoro ebusia yakọ
yes
ana me chewetie fo yina so like no menia like them said afibia konenim am say afi we die emu kakra
yes
the motion na na say yentime nya champion okra 60 points. A champions whoever will be a champion will be 55 56 thereabouts. And so we call asia hoso kaneno nanka ye bobolega ye to be predictions. Like I say predictions to be can say be a teams waiting never qualify. But obi kasa want to ba me ba masumpa if anything it means she said team we and say she show now yeah to be trained you can say team we never call relegation team we never get league as a predictions
Nana Miss Robin Joano but over table now made them of 56 so the 60 points now I can need 2 matches or we need 2 now
I got 2 matches saying match day ben able
set you about 33 now you about 34
about 33 no 59 but sir I want to be 5 points to the man Abraham boy
oh me can say in a situation say
I don't know we are match fixing
oh Dabi yeah here
I mean this uncle will be a match fixing
now there go now because there is a possibility say possibility points now
whatever we discussion we have it is not 100% proof
yes
it can be less and plus and minus.
Okay,
until no usha woman ko relegation so na katete no ukra 38 a 39 and that's why it's safe. But then no can say 44 in safe.
No correct.
And ocean leg and also despite some for complaining say any reference score line with bag and matches for complaining say the baby manipulative of matches, still no clubs are able to win away matches. Yes, especially we need away match be in a Dan Park Virginia. I didn't expect it. What do you say? But between we need so much, and we face a league. I am very competitive. Per my opinion, because we a stakeholder, I am very competitive this year. Okay. But unfortunately, into me, player be a way in where you say, "Me a standing." That is the only thing I'm why.
Okay. Nana ura ho kakra emekwa na mekra mebam with points wan kasa so sanka ho asem nkrofo ka na game we dey ye hwese de name siko dey be say clubs abo match of convenience enkomodi akokọ so a utieti ma minim the association ense mi say hamo na mu to na mu bi se bibi sample koso a mobabo na moto asiana. One say, we who alleges must prove. Utu see and what trust here. Young say, I'm unfortunate. Me no come on you. No more your predictions about matches be. Yes, and FA Cup, of course.
Yes, we have predictions about matches be. And the football, ama baby abasa. Taba young son on a football pools. That's that time, no. We ball to be score line na be abem na yebo as a money pay yebo Taylor. Those people they can upon Isaac they can predict score line because on my follow them maybe on my team no chance of conversion anyway. And people can go and do those things. I'm no can say no. Yene a bit say any in Suatre. Niamateo system ni answer 3-2 until correct score. So boy we na 2-1. Until now in this case na say what 3-2 na dey by na speculation and answer na man for say because we are all talking about match fixing, so we are going to do anything to get a bigger score. I don't know the system very well, but I learned say we share 3-2 unya bigger. What you say? And FA cannot just go for wild goose chase. And I say go for
on that game now. Can I for say ohe Swatreman na only away game crowd this season. Na obo brekum Chelsea na omo hwe betting site na ohe na Swatreman also from na ono Chelsea na wa born home na table so be Chelsea dey na Chelsea also so a nkofo de kekan ya de eno ekofa ho say no ntina mamu hu ni say bibi sa akoso
enso atama ye team bia o share kumu Chelsea away ye call no home na ko share no anka there will be an issue of talking about say want to mention what share away. And bear in mind say that match also is a local derby like what you are going to play tomorrow in Bechem. A local derby. People among for by or among kasa adwin am found, but you cannot take anything away from them. But so yeah na ka say ni atwam ye three by say na any we na yes so that if you don't have no chance, have no choice than to prosecute it.
Okay, so until say if the benya BBC, I mean say the integrity officer and so mo bet me task na so no so room.
No, he's working. He goes to matches or random checks on phones of players, referees. Oh yeah, he's working.
Rem ye bi na sela onyanya proof bia na bibia sanko so.
Well, I think say over pinpoint say yes.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter is say somebody have been assigned to work. And to say if he's working and have not brought anything to you, why do you go wild goose chasing? I mean, it doesn't make sense in quotes.
Nana Matthias, yeah, meaning I can't just 2 matches. They've been course. A car bear 4 matches kind of clubs and we started kind of say bear and come more matches now kind of simultaneously. Say they bear obinya advantage over the other. And meaning say more to one more as a cancer.
Minya, I'm the so workers answer me. Mamiya kakrebi. Ghanaian journalists sometimes I am some muaye. Wa mumwa ne say eya na say ekoye wo Europa na mo say na Ghana yentumi nyese yentumi combine yentumi nyese like ekoye Ghana so dia na mo can differently. Sometimes you compare where you don't have to compare. When we say English football they do last match no body simultaneously
and the major in last matches.
Yeah, that's what we are also going to do.
Okay.
So nobody can tell us that we should do the last 4 matches. But last 4 matches, rather, no, the referees, you know, reduce the strength of the referees. And they have Sakoma of training or pram 25 referees. And yes, select yes, a number Premier League, you know, a number Premier League matches, you know, 25 referees. And so now you say you need down, yeah.
Okay. Matthias Yepa. Na can league no asem no can be for players so say yen said an outstanding player be away no. Does it prove the point? The entire Chris by where your matches see be league matches see be but Black Stars call up by local player name ABL linked to that. Said I also can say because there've been no outstanding player in a player in the Black Star squad.
Minya, if anything, say, me know you know about Jatuma and your senior national team, your friend of Ghana Black Stars.
Great.
Fortunately and unfortunately for us, and to say, election, parliamentarian, I reckon so dual season to me more. And you know, it's like every player everywhere, no, is qualified to play as a member of the Ghana national team. So far as player not switching allegiance to nationality. Now, so we are coach business. The first thing you do is say, to be association. Mama, the last 4 collapse. Now, mama, the last 5 collapse. Now they are to Sammy Mensah about 2 matches. Santa about 3 matches. Story at 20. To maybe we said go for you or one more abo matches more. Ocean position and naka position like a crabby or so feeling. But you look at it, say, maybe an Ophelia ya do baby. Now I could do baby say I was say unya right full back. Now right full back, let's also be a Tariq Lamptey ball premiership. Now ocean work rates, ocean ball our ball. Now they compare Miami, Lord Mensah, our ball, Lord Amoa, our ball Bricum Chelsea. Lord Amoa, Minnesota, our ball, come. But on the bigger platform, Lord needs a lot to learn. And in this case, now I'll pick Tariq Lamptey over Lord Amoa. And it's about time your players the best standing. To say near time Chastela and Mutastela Jinawa, who say Chastela and Queenie, time obey to say God abroad, the Jina abroad and Queenie. But now we don't have it that way. I don't know whether because football nabe scientific, I'm a player being to be, I don't know, but it's worrying.
And who say because of the Namana Banessa, because said a wild boy Chastela and Canana with me, you and then, of course, I won't say problem here.
What we say, football is what change. Football is what change kakra. What's the first neck? Yeah, grow football. Now, yeah, the ball die. But no, Bibia changes. Say player be anyone who grab ball 2 times. And to say if a player will come out as standing, then that player will either be a goalkeeper, a defensive midfielder, and maybe a central defender. Yes, lateral backs, wing backs, and you're bad. but we show on work rate now. And to mean to be our ball Premiership and our ball La Liga and our ball League One and our ball Serie A. And you know, a very difficult say. But you see, in all this, you know, you try to patch them, put them most into the local blaster under 23 local blaster. They'll have the opportunity to go out and train with sophisticated equipment. So training is in here. We share European football. Or we hear matter black vest be a show.
Yes.
It's not just almost a black vessel, but it's for a purpose. It's a player pro Europe. Now Rekachi was saying 3 weeks he should be running, 4 weeks he should be playing now. Perfect. Ghana, you to me country was say 4 weeks, 3 weeks, obey. So what I say, because of what they are, that's food supplement, what they are being given, and the difference, no, assume. But not forgetting, say, the Americans, the Europeans, and other countries, they are. As a historian, I must say they're about 300, 400 years ahead of us. When they started doing Mercedes-Benz, first Mercedes-Benz, who they compare the Mercedes-Benz and Yepe. They have tried and tested, and but yeah, person did that compare do be omwedu, and it's not yeah hope no was for too much.
Minimum bia sasemi who ne say yem coaches no and shada on the national debut can say coaches no some tactics be omo person mo de ba ni mo be person mo de na emma players ni yen hu omo mo say de ni hu omo kan no minimum say won sankrofo no be adwen.
I will agree with you about coaching tactics. But coaching tactics goes with equipment. And then, you know, teams back home and say, be a friend as a view, as a more friend say.
I know, view.
View, a more view, a much media matches, no much media analysis on it. Now, Mr. Say, and I'm afraid to be analyzing football, Papa or Ghana, or more saying. Until a football school, you can't a day, and also come with a day. So you go and do how to analyze football, and then you can sit behind that view and then give us something. And that's also TV crowd with my baby. Coaches, you know, baby or say 2 free kick, you know, European, also other African countries are more well endowed. Once I know my status, miniature players, our master share, our modias idea, goalkeeper. I mean, there are a lot of things that we use in training players at NB or Ghana, and also count.
Now 3 years, 4 years muna mo kwei executive council mo ba ya mo asum football. Minim say u rate ho pa
75.
O ma mo say
75 to 80 because you
75 to 80. 25 na kana na 20 near there.
You work across say autonomous leg no you go so you ejuma say a bit me abayi you were a blaster for Sika in terms of national teams World Cup money. You person clubs on you know. It goes so young wage man. There are lots that we are doing. Kakra say a bit me we are. Let's just say that should be a young niwa. Now your platform will be generous and you have to know what question it is. But no, say very soon there will be a DNA, like you are saying, there will be a DNA on Ghana football. What I say, that to be launched. You launch here. Now, we need a format growing, and we look at to do. We need months time, and we are hoping to finish it. In we are now. Let's say Nyankopon, Fofi and Twata, Nyankopon will be full bar. Nipa no baro, but Nyama Yaya or fat no cheers. So Ghana football referring to my.
Nana, there are people who are said the rating was 75 near Muhuni say the ESCO GF no a deviate from the core mandate of the league. Say as a league no who and said Yamuyi. Only Sankofono a yard say as a
one was say Sankofono Casacra. They don't understand what is the league. They think the league is has 1, Kotoko 2. Brekum Chelsea 3, Bofakwa 4. Chelsea Sunday no kwa ishia or park no and league no. No. You build the foundation of the association, and then that is where the league would trail on. So one build the foundation no ujan sa no a me no ka say ye nyina be di nkura kire nwa Dr. Kofi Amwa so unim no
NC.
Good. Or you're highly connected in terms of business in Ghana and then outside. Obedi NC, no try say obeye or try so benya sponsorship ama national league no when ya in his statement he said the league is not fit for purpose. But as I see the legal, but as I speak to you today, we have a lot of sponsors coming. Unfortunately, no, not all sponsor will be cash. Yeah, well, my fuel. Your Division 1 league clubs will be in 10,000 Ghana cedis a year for a season. Fuel. And so our bus, let's say about 10,000 Ghana cedis for a season. You buy, you more beer 50 balls, first round, 50 balls, second round. What's Okaso? You buy your football boots, Premier, Division 1, what's Okaso? But no, Division 1. I don't have so much knowledge about it, but I know say, Omunya, no munya 30,000, that's why I stand to be corrected. Ghana cities. Premier League, no sunya 55,000 Ghana cities sponsorship. But no one can say, Malcolm, Emma Division 1 for Nina, teams in a voucher, Emma Moko to idea. And to know Bibrio, why, yeah, a dear Titia Castle. A dear Titia Castle. And to say, Sicano, also Kauru Sania Mano, that's all the art for fraud. That is a FNO, Ama, Oleg now, Wobon, with your own fast war.
And I mean, tell you, Okayana League is must go excellent, league.
Oh, me feel say, nobody, even the European League, nobody can score an excellent. But we've done very, very well.
I don't know, almost 75 full administration.
I gave
just
my 75 to 80, yes.
On the league.
Everything we have done, I gave 75 to 80.
But specifically on the league.
On the league, I mean, who's a league, you know, a league not up and pam. No. The league runs concurrently with our whatever we are doing. And the league, you know, she should also be in the 75-80.
Now, wait a minute, say a football for myself, but public and also copy. Many election say baso be a car to kreku our demon in Wasem. Who say football for man in Twaso now another 4 years on Sunday football any.
Me feel say football for penny year. I was say ketokweku etiaso. Bibi atoyen number 9 anas expose no. Football for ni be before say they are tired with the FA president, you know, they supported it. Yeah, you call Casa Kun Tokwa, frame or various platforms, one yen, support to say, Ankayam, yen chas of Solon Chas, because as at that time, or Aquacoye, Anya Shekra, FIFA vice president, Kobinya. But you must have no coy, and I'm no Cassandra, as I finish starting. Yeah, well, president, Sisian Obayan, will bring him a bit so actually in football. Nanka, we don't know about it. Say, yeah, foundation for players and then the legends. Yeah, medical foundation. Medical is it also foundation? Yeah, they operation sama footballers. We know because yeah, operation sama women football at least minimum granipa besa 6 and I operation amount education say this year to me 33,000 footballs and a Ghana education service to distribute to schools nina aye nima bebria yeah until say yan stabilize it we enkrata to no we be far nkrafo be ka say ojomo share je na che say wadwen no enu ho until no nim nia obeye na also by start biom yeah money see the mainstream politics and see football mo na say we ba asem ntia we so we ba asem ntia we so until me for say as a autonomous league be adi autonomous league do odi obia ba want me emeye until say woman ni power start here no emfanto free pedal now na tia so and I think say he's not doing bad. Individual problems, and that individual problems should not supersede the choice of the Ghanaian football.
And Kophobia, almost a person, Bejina, or more pray, I will actually can't say as a mushroom tikrana up to now be nomination cram will be a mefa say on the cage bepre.
It's unfortunate say obi ebakasa say yes say o bekasa keke and answer o be 2 foot reguma yana refi say there is president opa me the last 3 elections ayaya no in Ghana football how many months and a day notification ever. Oh, what you say? I don't think it's 6 months. I don't think it's 1 year. Yeah, but 1 year is a canvas. You do this not Ghana football because you'll be walking around campaigning and then doing what you want to do. Can some fight if I want and you know correct. And you know, every 3 months, 4 months to time. Election committee or until election committee no more say on be show me na on what she we are no more between them say them person election here until you election committee me ya na sako na me to me start campaign because obi antwe campaign mama and in this case no
my last question and come back no say you best give
especially me I think I need to be there to put it on a higher pedal. Because Ghana Football Association, assassin at that program, Itimensa energy assassin at the Ghana Sports, and Ghana Football Association 20 acres, and police 20 acres. Can you believe say Ghana Football Association to be in Chias assassin can be seen there, and in there, and now say COVID by the assassin Ministry of Health. Later, no, it came out to show say, assassin will be a cotor crown, sign your owners, pram for them, until you call mutual. And then you call your discussion. And we decided to claim 100 acres. Menoka say, there was 67.25 acres. Ya fence. Ya fence. Ye kusutia, we put payment schedule ye tia. And tonight I say, we have a lot to do. And you know, we don't need to change the face because we want to change. But you should give us time for us to work and then come out with a good policy for the FA.
No, me don't come anywhere. But Kofi say last question, my name is Sao. Answer na Kofi na neti.
Na me chiao.
Me also.
Na me busa kwekwan say already more performance and the standard of league best say o may be 75%. Just league no kwana nimpa. Na we say normally no. See rate league be say na the success of a league is being seen by massive attendance of football-loving fans in the country or various venues. Now, since it's our massive attendance, virtually all the clubs in this country, all the venues. Now, see, about games every weekend be a during match day. Which means attendance extremely poor, very low. The lowest point I hear witnesses so far in the history of Ghana football. At this point I hear Boba, which is attendance, was extremely low. The patcho, I don't know. They na beka found.
One, like I say, among for crying interest in football, no cry, watching football, no cry, and I conformed during the COVID era. I know beyond Kopak and Koshabo. So they devised a way to watch their games. Fortunately for them, they have their games on television and they are watching. But the main point, my friend said disconnect. There is a disconnect between clubs and then their management. I'll use 2 clubs as an example, and they will be the topic. Accra House of Folk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'm on the general matches. So I have 2 clubs and the general matches. But go to Dan Park, go to Akwam Park, go to Brekum, go to Bechem, go to Sunyani, go to Swatrem. Ina Yashabo. Your pictures are ya said that I research your pictures are ya deba say I 2 clubs and there is a disconnect. I don't know so be able like Accra House of Folk for instance and Rabi Kumi read article on Ghana Web mo blame Dr. Nyao Tamaklo as there was for such things. Until nobody feels happy to go and sit in to watch a football club. There is a disconnect between the management, the supporters, and players. Until say but those places and
okay, not just Nana Metwasi pa the FA has done a comprehensive research on stadium attendance. And who say a has any Asante Kotoko, and there's a disconnect between almost supporters and almost management and pennyphone and our supporters and stadium. There's a research to that effect.
Yes, I'm saying, sir, people have done research, and the FA is not far away from that research also.
That's about.
Nana, yada say sound pay when I'm ready to come. Let me show.
Yo, Michia Tama. My minister Ochiano.
Okay, you. Nana Safu Odru, Executive Council member, Ghana Football Association, and watching in Kano. Abbas, Abetra Che. Abbas, I'm from Renemo. Na minim asa the power is slow ana
Nana go through 70 bi o and minimum fa the ball no
dey
on say owie no ka bi fa house ne kotoko nin 70 nso bi o a mi wi ameba so meba ne de cheni nsenu mienu de me misuzi se me ka wode me ne nya adwene de me ne ya adwene
okay
mienu
okay
Kotoko has one football match and it is a Krona Obubono full attendance. It is almost 7 matches whole match. So Kotoko has a folk in your full capacity stadium near Ma. Some Krona Obubo in Yinano, Ombo home 7. I'll be about 7 and a bedrusa.
But this is you who with me affiliate stadium.
And Americano. It didn't even say Enyano. But almost on Genesis. What you say? Say Bichem, Ebona Yama, Bichem, Nipazenako.
A new 10,000 cry.
Uko Brekuma Nipasay. Uko Doma Nipasay. Uko dance park, okay, Nipasay. You took a cabe 5 stadium grass supporters Bumwa. Is that a Babayara? Abu Fu, Wabo 1, abundant 10 minutes.
The organization Senka, a yana Kotimi Filibako, a Bofu Bako said the Ukanya. Near who said, but this is in the half from Munya.
So, Adia Bia, Becca saying ye bian, not a sro. Say a sro Nekuta Dienmoa, a teosro. So, from Nekuta Dienmoa, a teo form. A teosroa. Yes, because a yet, Sasia, your great because a yet. And as a form in a good time, that two of form as a sro, your great because I didn't say the yet. What does it?
Yes.
It's the all cano, Mijutum. Say, Ada, you know, almost matches. Almost matches. But some of your matches ya, and not just a football a year. But as one only born and cover be a cacromwa and developing cover be a cacromwa. It's what I'm away, but can't what I mind. The good Chelsea boy, but come to Chelsea.
These games, you know, TV swipe.
Oh, quite what do you African Cup?
Almost on Mako.
Do they know Mako? You need a Kobe and Mujarum Sukono.
And I knew our mobile fake up, no money and breast on Moji.
And I'm sure Omuka, who's you who how a 2 omo. As good Kobe, who have a tom far from. And look how to go, don't far from. Oh, it's a can say football na ya cano. And yes, what Bobby Chem na ya ma. And which other football develop. What you say? Football develop because Sebrekumas Najia and Kobe Bia, Chelsea Gia and Kobe Bia. So African Cup present Utia. Me Champions League group confederation mitiabi se kotokoko na wote record so a commentators ne mafa kotoko ho se has ko na te record so a commentators ne mafa wo mo enne page Ghana football Bekumas na konesi ya record de be ma no eno se Bekumas na ko ba akopɛ okoye ne de okoye on page Ghana football Bekum Chelsea wako one group for group stage Champions League so ba house of folk wako mako 5. What do you say? Has a 5. Ena Kotoko say Kotoko mso 2 as a 3. What do you say? Group stage you. Eti die can say football na yesi ase no. So omo anti ase a ade na nya yie. Because ya wodo de domnam. Se Kumasi kese nyina na sabi nkra twetwa Kumasi ahia ena be Kumasi kese. Eti so mu ni wa. Awen. Eti dia de dom ne nam no enne ye hwe. It is house ni Kotoko ni nyako fom say ugom Ghana football say. Because yeniana Egypt pyramids, hwes come do pyramids. Omba omo nko 4 seasons as a 3 season. Esi pyramids, hwes come di room. To player $2 million $1.5 million, $1 million. Simba replace your motor. But enam say LL Libuda so ya big, you know. Omuda so ya big. Obi timi fletche emesa wo mo da. Oba once on one bi no abetwam. Eti be say na so say.
Ose mo management na kwan bia be dem.
And ya mu wa papa. I say Jerusalem. I say Jerusalem ni Afghanistan no. And ya mu wa papa. Emu wa papa. Hey those time. That be amekasa me yanam denya me ase say me be 2 house mpanifo bebre me be 2 baby
abaze we house e chia
papa started from card house e 1987
Santana fina na baba ise so betimi aba
87 what you say any started from card house e Ghana had park be no ya bo premier divi ya bo premier also am nko hoda park be ni ho ya bti a bo league also ha me ko hwe bi da so enti ball na ye hwe no wo se wo kan ya no wo se busa no coaches die ewiase na ye won ye wadom akyede wo ti ase ye wadom akyede de nyame de che obi a nyame mfa de ba ko enche obi ko ke nipa ani e wo ho na wo na ye wo ya wo ntimi nko se woni be hu na de kwai enti wo ti ase se waso ho wo be hu no wano aho no so kachi waso se ade no waso wo no wano na ye wo ya enye ye eti gade na ye ne say ye wadom akyede nyame boye nya yen wo ba Ashanti regional aduane omudie fufuo wo ti ase omoduane ye fufuo akanfo aduane no eye banche bo de aka ya Adamatics wo ko Northern regional ye yu atoko aburo eni edie enu wi a no abeka jem se yen ko heburo ni aduane a wadie ni emedi no ha na ye edie te nyame boye bibifo
abrofo mo an yesu
eda yesu broni ba yesu ni bibia electricity entimi nya everyday wa ya entimi nya ene de agitum ba aduane de edi de sem ko su broni aduane de edi de sem ko su broni aduane de edi de kan say football na ye no your goalkeeper your number 2 your number 3 your number 4 your 5 your numbers near the ball up to 11 ubese mu ono na nyame ache obi na do bache de tu no so the number 2 fo kra mienu begina ho a omu style of play be different what the number 2 fo mienu begina ho a na wo try omu mienu o menka miensa kra ho omu so style of play be different obe hu difference e wo omu obi abonko ba mu nyina botu ta obi abonko what the number 3 fo mienu begina ho a omu nyina abo 3 left ba obi anko no ball.
What is Opokuredu? Honestly, I want to buy a bus for Kotoko. I just like him.
Me da so to enye. Eti dia kan say.
O say obaso to mako.
Da be enye onya. Oh, enye. Eti dia kan say. Onya abutre. Na football no afa wa for ne free. Wa for ne free ka Kotoko na say amobra ka ba to wa fu. Eti dia kan say. House of folk born na ye no House of folk born na ye Ghana no be di ka kire mpanifo say born no ye house say si ye tim ni say ne ye no number 2 na America no ye ko Franka Mankwa ko mampo no mfe ne bayireba no mfe ne bayireba ni tu obutu ani na ka coaches ko mama na striker eti e ya duma tedi enu de nyame de bedum obi no enu na wo ko hwe coach wo polish no by enko hwe Italian football enka football ndi asasa
mama ji ko fit just to am
enka ko boni tell you
yen come message so
o ja say wo for be rombo ena mi hu no wo for be ena mi hu no
we and
ena mi hu fan want wo for be
wo fu zombie and that
wo we access wo hu
ena mi hu no so wo kan
my team has of folk somewhere my team yeah ma tournament wa wo unim ya almost 3 weeks
ena mi na o chechirim na so ni ambre pawo
and what's that
eh die kwa na die kwa na mudi
David oh ya die na njingu ye
die kwa die kwa
njingu ye be
good
morning mejo so na no pay die boni bia ni mena ne adi dwumadie ni nyina
yes ye be wonyi
na baby aye chi aboa na ho ana ejai no me ka se ye ne mo hyase mo ma ye bre pa me chia jibo ena no pay me chia sometime mo ya de media houses a mo wo Asante Bantam ha o ma enja ye mu nti se na ye last day na was at least ye pass by kakra na yesu egu ye supporters so eni giseme wo mu ne se for so many years and Ghana I host BB Ayako finals. So I buy 2000. Okay, akwabina ni tia se crash and them. Si abonga no vete so kai no pa. Em say 2000 ye hosti wa ha. Cup of Nations.
Yes.
Ye na omu ye free mu. Ya nkobi na 2018. Emma de na no na ba Ghana for the first time. When you have my semi-finals cry into me and qualify. Into a nese BB di kayaba. Na yetimia qualify semi-finals and then we are in the finals. Eh niche. Nana ye stress anti mindset and net dear. Match ni is 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
Against
Nigeria.
In fact, we are promising everybody a very good tactical discipline match.
Against Burkina Faso, na meti office dams. Na bo amayi boy. Standard no stroke class in some of
Division 1 Premier. Tesa has boy on for boy.
Game mo
what has the ball on board Tamalini at home for?
Invited to Kobe am no pray.
Let's say you better to a boba package. Emson and Sunday. Me offer Baba Shai. Me in front of Kobe am. One say standard in the costro. And maybe a tremna so a member Juma. Now football is a profession. Name chairman can you say and out here. And not there we have stages in life. It has become a professional. You cry your money. Now some cry say driving a meme. What who about what you can when you accident won't be there. What they can cry. Bakina for no one. Bisa.
Abbas on the
Abbas mamen kama sem. Anopay yeda wafufu ase. Se dwumadie ne hyase. Omo de ba ha ne asan da ye president. Yes, okreku on na da no. Won say wafu activities ni nyina yeta ye no Ivory Coast. But we di omo di biaba. Eti ne yese enne asanteman kumaseman kire omo do.
Still a great free.
Oh. Free. Na ma ye ni schools ni na ye. Ye challenge ni nyina ne say school for no kofie. Ye break you omo. Enti na ye ni Kenya University for be ye adwuma. Kenya University for na ye omo ba kotokoma achesema. Ye ni omo di nkita ho. E na ye hwe technical university say ne ye entertainment and ye matches me no ayebo first match no 3 p.m. first match near 3 p.m. and no ye Beni and sa game na be fe papa ye wi na ye de Ghana any Nigerians
3 to anumre 9
any Nigerians my idea pa because me hu se de bia mo betwa na bra bi same ye wafu opekotokwa se munya da sa player ye odaso yi so we have 2 players
yes
na Joshua White ne Stella Nyameche and na small girl yi owo ampem da kwa she is so fantastic or you very good one way you na be underestimating no but original park no so utimi hu say tactically the girl is disciplined into na mama hwe ye mayi most of them need students
say mashe Nigeria for pa yindi metrama Nigeria for me faka apronko
all right
tactically we mbochan but tactically coach ni ne mai be we ne me amponsa about 18 games was 16 goals untimi mfana ntina bench me amponsa
in fact
me so de kwa kache no
de me ma wanu ye me ma wanu ye unsem ya wo kan I sat down with the 2 coaches and I asked them so when you say me amponsa the coach ne nana da I sat down with them I will not that say oh baby I na me tell match no issues ni and when they gave me the explanation which I cannot give it here
no
me tiasie say and then me ne papa panyi ba ko free ne ba me ne ye adwuma ono so raise concern bi aba kola ne ba mu no obo be 20 minutes no so wo hu ade krontia omo bench ne ntimisere no ye technical and tactical discipline so we say last game ne ye de ne ba ye nipa 2 ne gina no so nipa 2 nipa 3 because omo nim no enti oba so a obebobo the other time oba ye no be say go ye player we me say me ba me Serena me ye coach azeze e bia nka me fa ne start match because me hu so oba mu half time ultimate steady game no e hu baby o de be fa ma go aba
okay
no influence game tin sra ma yenja yomo o so coach
Basigi obey
me ma coach no mikita license ayi 9000 na minya bi fa nkoye license aha iti anopay and
Mrs. Antraso
iti anopay yesra mo say ye nyina ye be hia o baba yara emo be tu mo betimi atena ase regional minister honorable Simon Osemensa one yen president wafu president na wafu technical director Mr. Belima yes Okreku and honorable Simon Osemensa ne beba be di dwumadie no enne amayen yen papa regional minister ewo Accra omu committee but o say emo be tu no aba be hwese de bia medals no ye betimi e de ama honorable Sampan enano pay salute ne mpanyimfo nyina waye adwuma one honorable Samosemensa waye adwuma ye da obi as Vena company special eyes Bentron Benab oil nyame nhyira mpa Bosheba electricals papa ye da wase bemen na no de mi wura ha ye nka ma football kotoko ye be kan ma ade ache kotoko che bibia nti obi biara wa ma ye bibi for wafu tournament ye da na se ye san da nyame ase pa ye san se tournament ni nyina ye nya hu injury bia e ma football no sika bia nhye da nim nti se wo kona wo di injury ko na wo san so akwa na se injury a na problem obanti da nyame ase na ye sre nyame se wonti wie mu mayen na officiating ni nye great na ye mobo ne kama se de be ya obia emfa epra enko ye da masepa ye da radio stations ni nyina
but baba so ase men kan sure se kotokone Accra Lions and men kan sure se Accra Lions se wi adwuma no
ka che ne se otwa mi ahye ne num wotenkran na nya we ana meboa na ye home enti ne how ne say say he is crying more than they bereaved yen yet football as you ye nim say a draw win ye lose ni nyina ye miensa
ne ni pada so gina ho
oh say ne dey no kwade
ko mi say mu gina ho te dia so te ase ko fi
eni pa
gina ho gu ha ko to football ase ajigu last 2 matches match hu Modia ni dangerous. How so far katana mi ase na num. Baba Jai. Come on Champions League. Earlier for 17 minutes and some 4.
Na won so je say last one money work o say wan afa ni mo nu so biri mo dia he na mo player say as nipa ohun nipa tutu masa ye ka
omo na kwaji says every says one board member fast and check on says one for name says one me busa say says one any for name aggregate na nyape aggregate ni yepe
me tournament ase
5-1
ana refi
wo stand me refi kakra
abas ne Mrs. Evelyn Isiasare kotokone ha sem Kofi yenya ketwa bi na no do de ne sorry
why so in the first place now mama de
but honestly man bobo
baba da
ambobo pa
oh my god
me enjoy mo game
yeah o hwe game na fe baba da man Ghana na asante me ase say supporter mo de amomo into was so stress once again and asemna na wakana na atwem agency so e ma no when omo bobo sa na amas Kumasi Anglican there schools na atwam wo hia no even high school for boys no kwati me ko hwe akra mo de girls na bobo sa na yo mofe entina schools na atwa baba ara mo hia na de no mutimi ko hoye de ekohwe bi enom be free gate to mba betranta ho na dede kakra de aba ho na master when say football without supporters no entina you who the importance of supporters during COVID South Mani ye ball behind closed door and I say empty stadium support the Biama stadium near ball no and you who say the atmosphere is completely different from say supporters was stadium football ni na supporters you get it and yesre game na fe yanka se be kwa kwahwe bi enti won so abenya adaje na wo de enya wo hwa wo de obetimi aka se for 2 hours bi there right obeba akotena baba sports stadium ni ahwe ena
oba shego abema jina no behura abam no haram
bema ni
haram
Abbas ni coach
eje bi haram
emema no mo shego
bema ni coach
oba de unko huri nko bam bema sa
bi
so
masa sinu da de o
sa adwene no no de
dabi nya haram
kofi ma 5 minutes na yemko Abbas so na Abbas emfa yewie and then some member Abbas more time pa na
yes
you at
and yes omo nkoko support omo Barbara Sports Stadium why and trophy nkofo mu no ye no mo ye bibia there's always a big rivalry
yes
omo de ye ni bibia ye ketwa wom san nkofo ne ye no the only point I know mu di agro point say omumu baako eye bibia on compete ne yonko say bia Nigeria ni bi eye bibi on compete Ghana
and me support
ana Ghana so compete Nigeria edu o dey support ye ho enti say ana me brothers no matutu kwan no musu kwhia Nigeria na support bi a ho bi a mo de me office bi o hye bi o betimi eyi so ne office ne de aboa no obeye de aboa as a Ghanaian what I say edu o dey bet ekoko dru say ye nyina ya baba bi hia say ye bobo sinutwam enwontuom bibia there's a big competition there's a big rivalry Timestra final na ma na ebo no against Nigeria against Nigeria nkwanti say Nigeria fo nkwa na Ghana fo no mobobo nkwanti mesrew wo de 2 hours na nwumre wo de oje wo mouth bi ade scan card bi twa ticket na fa to mouth you want say get free na de okotena ho na de wo no mo drink kakran sa na support e jollof debut jollof okra debut between Ghana and Nigeria ye ne onsa nkofo no say hwan na jollof e de hwan na timi ye jollof papa enti yesre monkwa na mko support ma no right yana na Oduro Safo executive committee member na no Chelbio na ayana na Oduro Safo kasa abrebia me kase normally when an ESCO member speaks or a member of a group of people be kasa empempi no ayana it represents the entire group no kakra
yes
but say yet here say me ko grant interview bi o baby about your passport sir obi be fa say Ricky Canada because Ricky is part of the Oyerepa passports and to say Ricky can say there it means that this is the position of Oyerepa passports because he's speaking as a member Nano Oduro Safo was speaking as a member of executive council shade me shut up to say right me a teacher ni 75% ye de mo obi a very good o
nice why are there pa
we an inch from being excellent tienie pa school ye marking am the UCC for rating ya there 80 excellent 75 plus ekobia no very good
okay 75 80 in
75 with the man fan 70 edu baby na so person with 75
okay
70 B 75 B plus me pa what I say and 75 no very good and na no Oduro Safo say omodwuma no mabeye no Ghana Football Association no every aspect of omodwuma de bia no obema mo 75 very good nana say na me busa na wo cheche mu no say all rate your league you are able. We say do baby okay say ho no start free you. I even saw contradiction here. Shade right. Nana started say your league na able no. Actually be the winner or the champions enya 60 points. We say ho no start free. But Nana say we no was a league near competitive. And matching the level of competition yen league near. Say we can have the poorest form of competition. Say nyina yiguase ne ye konkon e ho ye nyina yiguase ye ntime mfro nkosoro nko compete at the highest level ana na sa ba ka say mibusa na ba stadium attendance because right football all over say ka say football na ekwa is seen as on mine no epeball no say football na ekwa so manage football na ye dey etum so when people patronize the product just a product na ye dey e papa and anya sanity samafo ade no omatu agusu a chese ade no omatu agusu ne de ene ade na yeden eye omo interest ewom na mbusa na say football no edu 75% mark there then the people in this country should show interest. Omo interest and so nene say omo be ko stadium no man kwa den akosho games. Ana say there be house ne kotoko nko an no my research. Aha ni hiam ni o me be kasem. O my research who say house any asante kotoko nko an na supporters in there enko stadium in the first place na enye sa na tie. Be me de nya hokran person. In the first place games na wa ha say na ye hwe no. The moon no TV so no uteni the moon no TV so no. Asante kotoko konso atremaya enipa behwe.
Yes.
Obekọ ho once asante kotoko. But so person who the true state of inso atremana. Hwe inso atreman ene Ken Faisa. Inso atreman ene Legon cities. Inso atreman ene Tamale city. Me ba jaja say.
Minim say dey abapen. Am samates for crowd the pictures are. Enye house enye kotoko buy stadium na fairly.
You see ana make say sad no sometimes samates omodabi season.
Yes.
See, I na a love right. If you have been about do how you name the state of Ghana football. And now has no kotoko asem na work no. Near ten say in every country, the big clubs no mu pull along the smaller ones. And to say has any kotoko stadium empty. A big problem. Not to say. If you no kwa say there some meboana nipa nko stadium.
Okay.
Has kotoko. All the other clubs, all this, I always talk about stakeholders. But the point is that the house any kotoko facility on stadium one empty. The biggest bully bet me because Barcelona and Real Madrid stadium empty. Say league no football na go. Right, when you say
Matthias.
Say Barcelona any say Barcelona and Real Madrid has no kotoko. It is Barcelona and Real Madrid. Say research Spain. Ne who say what the men fan say say nipa ko Osasuna nipa ko Valencia nipa ko Nemom Barcelona any Real Madrid any nipa nyede enkwa a church of football back from because omo dey pull along the smaller ones. And it say edru baby na say Nottingham Forest nipa beko na say Manchester United ni Liverpool Juventus ni Milan ni Inter. The big clubs on the air struggle this way there. That means that there's something fundamental wrong. And Mam Chade even in a classroom classroom. So what Chade normally crowd it's not advisable as teachers say pair brilliant students one desk. Say bia
students
on my ben now do na atena one desk. Na what do more abon form you say be predators or more e ka so mu trewu. You so akwatena one desk. You know the reason why teachers want that. I know you believe that students sometimes learn best through their friends. And you pair one brilliant student, no pair average one be. And the boss average one extra gap, what the brilliant one be pulling on.
Okay, go.
And tell point. Yeah, I say. Now has ne kotokwa adapt from to this lowest point, and I'm catching an old those have say. Ye has ne kotokwa now also pulling the smaller ones and along the smaller ones na ankasa another maintain am hwedoma maintain am hwe akon park
Kofi Accra Lions
any person eko
Accra Lions
me hwe Tamale City games me hwe RTU games me hwe Ken Faisa free baba and sports stadium eko enva
Dr. Kwamichi
any person hwe Ken Faisa
Manager of prediction Accra Lions kotoko this evening
that be me so Thomas medical cast me say me nya prediction bi o tie the me person me can say just me yawi me say me Ghana Premier League na aka 2 games na aka me right Moti ha and last 2 weeks
this is our
last 2 weeks me chere mo normal ACC and I'm calling for the attention of Ghana Football Association penny for some money be match matches in it just the prediction yet ha na nso atema ko she brekum just one e wo brekum yet ha and for the question Adriana Stars no
a dream safety
since the prediction baby na me
no I say on the Karim Zutana o so study Adriana team
no entina men ka say Adriana Stars wo pe league aje yakwa akwa no 1-0
so train brekum almost
the league has been decided ye won the OG league any who do on league any who mo be call relegation so
a big allegation
it is Sambre no bright in ten say obey discussion ya analysis obe economasa ade no ye
abase
ye han ho na mentia bright Captain Siasia
yes
o say na ne wife ne wife sister o say nena ye no fa yi no ana Brazil papa as good for Pierre ono ne papa ese papa
no mistake me say no
enti wo hwa a wone captain siasa sister no mo share ne what is any wife ti captain siasa wife ne uncle na da from na Brazil as good up you so ni PR omo PR no ono so papa da from ti no be cause we sepeting pom openye dexenti yesre obi an konkoja omo na menchia Dr. Ampon oh Nottingham UK no amene doc edin komo bebrebe enche me bra Dr. Kevin and amene no business bi doc so we monitor program na me brother back Germany the friend Ricardo Kofi Alarukaka and then saying komo bi wo na me bra tene ka che enti Ricardo Kofi Alarukaka and in Pennsylvania I am monitor the passport ni nyina chema kwesi na afi mu ya chemu nyina
Abbas, the name to us no, name to us akusi say. Yeah, the kasa on street sense. Yeah, the on street sense. Sense you to am sense you to me ko school ansa na ma sense you bo me ko gina nchen. What you say? Say we born na me say vivre temi o say pepa me ho. What you say? And as I was sorry we anum. Tie ka reality. Yanka on the pipeline and yanka degree. And yanka post awo. Ye ka street sense reality dey see me be hu dey say na see next time be see say na wose me ye na me ka say so we house folk problem house folk nya e bi ni footballer na supposed to kai say supporters empanifo mu supporters ne empanifo ni bi embu supporters
anything am I say
eno so ye factor yes eno so ye factor because football na ye ye the dom na ye ade bie de dom ye bia so kasa kire dom no na se yew mu kire so you very careful very careful because who can neno e benya nsusu aso wo so kina say papa ni nsusu aso be ba so kina say boni ni nsusu aso be ba so kina eti so akoma se die kura na wo kasa afa dom mu a du ade de dom ya no nya botre wo se na me ka bibi say nyame e adom a chede nyame boy ya bibifo wa moye kwa odi de ma yen oba brofo odom de ma wo mu entu be wiase asetena ba bi obi atie bia na wona de nyame de ma no a wo so de tena ho ma ne yeye na die ne die football ye football aye bo ye si ye nja ye de nkosu abro ni die ne ni bro ni no nsusu ebe ne wentamu obi bo tu ni tu na obo no mfonsu ewo no tu no ho no eni se ebe ya ade na wo ye no wo hu ni se no se ma anyi me ho anya obi gina kira ye be yima firi mama na ba te se adwuma wo ye ya o beta na toto papa so a be fo obi ama na ba enu 80% enu na football 80% because na do match de no te se mo ko school class de teacher kan mu nyina am one class ba to bia ni do betima sua wo dem wo school na okoi obi be sua agric obi be sua engineer obi be work one class no obi an no field o se da bi na de go school sa etu engineer dia e wo se obaba ye farm so ye farm ka ho akwa we chira ba sa me nti wase because not do much de na football positions etianya na sa en na ma na ye nya quality player na sibo suro ka no ye nya player papa da because hwekotokolante me feel go hwekotokolante sometimes no boy 11 sometimes no boy 11 sometimes boy no sometimes no be jambe edie ball no tojamu na blood kuma kra ball on bokra boy you chem 7 na we num nya so see no me mbo me fed inside the way emiwu ade na o nyame dia ma no ene na hwe emfunsu a ono ade na adwene eye na wo polish no na de ne kwa nanim o mse da bi ya mabosa when say nyi coach siri dia no o mo me hu say this is a Ghanaian football physique skills and a pace ya ball no and no be twa ko tumi no matia no hey pass it and ya mabosa say ball say ne ball no be na ma twetwe wo jazie Vinicius twetwe wo jazie Messi twetwe obi onim twi bi atwe wo se ne bossa
Japan for na Korea omo kire mi to ma mo how to dribble they are teaching them in class ye kire omo wo class
ade na wo ya no Germany e ka de na wo ya no wo ya ma nipa eti de nipa pe na ese wo hwe ne de wo pe de obeya nipa je ho ena yesa wo hwe enya de me say na yesa me kosua na me be kire wo na wo ye da bi ena say football no House of Folk wouldn't say the 3 players ya pa mo this obi a House of Folk ba na fa House of Folk
aba so kan se mu
baby ani on the same
abadan go tete Kofi Koji
ana ayi Kalera
Fatao ya iPhone no
I'm sorry abadan go nan kan
okay so no obakin face answer but okay
when one share yen Manaf Kofi Koji and way
okay Fatao okay
yes up my bed go man na olidi go ki ye ni place one but 1 ye di empam kwa yempam kwa Paul Akwa unim say na Paul Akwa bo Champions League go Nigeria etia ni ye ni bisi ye kan say hwe Edmond Compson unim ye je fan agency na me cash street history na unim ye je fan agency ye ko Power FC asema make no vete ekobi ye do na code dressing room awo yarwa ye kudu ye ene ye ko camp ye ne Power ko fodua ye ko ye ta musu ye omko nya ne Compson so omra asema make omko nya ne Compson so omra ko ye na enra handover ache no no da ho na jinsi ni bisi ni mpaso na jinsi si ni mpaso ana Jones ze mum yenko yakobo no obi amonwa obi amon don't say ne frɛ Compson jinsi asia no obi amon wa dimi gazi say enipa bia bebuabu adoma no bia so do mbe aduma bia ba eye diamfo so how to manage it enemy who leadership Compson kro yai ya ni liberty you go do ya no mo frɛ ka chese Compson free camp e wo men's room o mo ka chese men's free Compson free camp etiam ko pe Compson na ezikuma se ko pe ne o mo se kuma se fo ene de Compson bai etiam ko pe ne mra ene se ko we na nkra ye ko we mo amutin nkra kra wadwa na ye kuma se fo ko we no yi o mo se no ye ko we ne mra ana mo se ade jata o chasalu te o we John so bia o na fi ade mo se no ye ko pe Compson na just liberty match no emwa o mo maza ya start ya na Feli Labi o share first go 6 minutes na Feli Labi share liberty ya pre ya ntima the follow year ko fa ni Labi eti ya make us say ade an over papa bad situation we be ko bad but bad na enya west ya fa riga umu a no mu ntimi mo no ya fa riga umu a no mu ntimi mo no so si share no de ko mu o mu de ko Champions League e de ko group stage but ugo fan kwala bad ya masa a disaster
abasen fancy
e di si no ya ka cha supporters ni say yan ni bi say die ya gusu fight say House of Folk direction na team ni nam no panifo ba jetu no masasa no ani kwan ya panimu bi bufu a oba bontia be ka cha supporters ya wonhwe bunkum wonhwe nifa wonhwe nanim wonhwe nachi no wa kama na woto na sam wo kama wa kuma wo ato no na wo ka say obi akuma e die say we leader say e base dia cross so control temper
okay
because at the end baby ejina nye
all right
wuzuzuzu wasa ko fa o say ya sa be kan we basa supporters no yenye boa no na panifo na hwete no yenye boa no na panifo na hwete no basa wa the size of supporters ni say mom yen kan mom na be club no namu a say see ehunu say this year na players ko na players yaba na players ko na players sa direction ye fa rane House of Folk
mo players bi am pass o mo de
this year say we diamba pam players o mo be yash players
na me say mo supporters no mo players bi o mo dam akoma so a mu nyanka team ne form mo mra na
yes see ah no see o ka chem say me mention one player kra me ntimi but dem pesa me kan o ko fa papa ba na wan ntimi amo a wo mi blemu wo ti ase mi blemu wo ti ase ba o ko fa de nya ba na so am nya yi a wana mi blemu no yasa no wacha ogofa ne ba ya opamu ko fiko jini mu enu
ya dey see ya go for ya do Monday eh abas Monday ya be ba trust yes bon ekwedi yenye weni na yenko yenye weni yenko we free Kingsley say yenwe ne twin brothers birthday Emmanuel Yate omo ewo ECG enti Emmanuel Yate Junior and a senior ɛna ɔmo agye ɔmo Tottenham Hotspur jesi kama ɛnɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo birthday uram ɛwɔ Electricity Company of Ghana hɔ ɛna ɔmo ɛyɛ adwuma obidumbie so de we ɛba sɛ yɛnwehye Augustina Afriye Boaten we every Dorcas and afi Bridget and Ayoko and ɛba sɛ ɔmo ɛwehye Augustina Afriye Boaten a happy birthday enti yɛnyina ne so na yɛmfansi ne Kofi Ricky and Kofi sekakra me ho a anka me your action and Jacob atwosebe ewo PRFM Jacob Ephraim Bafo sebe ene atwosebe ne birthday happy birthday eko edi amo Samuel Kemensa ehema bibia eko kama anopai Tupac Shakur born again etanachi emanema ko yimede the bright Owusu Messiah metram ade Emma the legend sometime otu a champon